correct. All right, so I can make the sound wasn't even correct. We was having some technical difficulties, man. But listen, the Hebrew word for my brother Rocky Munez is Lashawan. Lashawan. We're going to get it on the board later. I mean, it's the Hebrew class, the Lashawan Qadash. Like I said, we're filling in for the generals and the captains. I mean, for the general, because the generals and the captains is always so busy, man. They got so much to handle. So you know what? Come on, no sweat. So you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna get the name of the Lord, I.S.U.P.K. Like I said, if you tuned into the class yesterday, you can send your questions to my email that you want to get done from the general on Monday, and I'll see if I can fit it into the general's class on Monday. And I.S.U.P.K, let me know if the sound is back up. Let me know if we good on Tawab on the sound. Lord willing, we are. All right, give me Genesis 11, verse 1. We're going to go into the Lord's name. We got an hour and a half to do it. Let's get it. Genesis chapter 11, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And the whole earth was of one language.
And the what?
And the whole earth was of one language.
And the whole entire earth was of one language. What language was that? Go ahead. Trooper Thamayam.
Lashawan Qadash.
Lashawan Qadash. The Lashawan Qadash. How do we know that the Lashawan Qadash was the first language? Give me Genesis chapter 10, verse 21.
Genesis chapter 10, verse 21.
Go ahead.
Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber.
Shem is the father of all the children of Eber. If you know that about the Israelites came out of Shem. Shem was one of Noah's sons, one of Noah's 3 sons. He was not the father of the Africans, but the Negroes. Because it tells you in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary that Ham was the father of the dark tribes, the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes, because the Negroes came out of Shem. If you know Eber in Hebrew or in the Lashawan Qadash, his name means from the past. It's I.S.U.P.K. It's from the past. So why? Because he kept. Go ahead.
If I could, right? While you're on that line, do you know about the land of Niger land?
So like, yeah, Khan.
So is Niger, the land of Niger, which the land of Niger is not referred to Africans. So how can Africans be from the land of Niger and Africa at the same time? How can they be both of them at the same time when they're not niggers?
Right.
Nigeria was the land that where Nigers came from. They said on the 16th map to the 16th, 17th, and the 1800s, where this Frenchman, he had this map. I forgot his name. He had the map talking about the tribe of Judah. Like there's many tribes, even the Hispanic tribes, where, you know what I'm saying, white people is, you know what I'm saying, I know they come real light, the Hispanics, right? About them tribes too. But white people be trying to fit in there. Trying to say they, like I knew one guy, he told me the damn truth. He said his lineage was from Spain. And he said he was from the Portugal. That's what he told me. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them, but you know what I'm saying? And just like the other time, I seen some of them look just like they white, but you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna know because according to their father, because they're all not Spanish. You gotta according to the father, just like that.
Right. So let's get back into the scripture.
Same with the Africans, so-called Africans too, because it calls them all by the father.
Right.
Anyone could just say, you might even think they're Africans, but they're not.
Right. Now let's get back into the scriptures. Meaning from the past, I-S-U.P.K is the Hebrew name, or the Lashawan Qadash. the holy tongue named for Eber. It's what? I-bar, meaning from the past. Read on. And he came out of Shem. Salaki, read on.
That's the truth.
Verse 21, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Genesis 21, 10 and 21.
Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth.
And what?
The brother of Japheth.
The brother of Japheth, one of Noah's sons. Go ahead.
The elder.
Go ahead.
Even to him were children born.
Even to Eber were children born. Go ahead.
Verse 22. The children of Shem, Elam, and Asher, and
Elam, the Elamites, the East Indians. Go ahead.
And Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram.
And we came out of Arphaxad. It's going to get more into it. Go ahead.
The children of Aram,
drop down to verse 24.
And Arphaxad begot
Arphaxad, which is one of Eber's sons. Go ahead.
Begot Salah.
Which was Eber's great grandfather or grandfather, Salaki.
And Salah begot Eber.
And Salah begot who?
Eber.
Who did Arphaxad begat?
Salah.
Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat who?
Eber.
Read on.
And unto Eber were born 2 sons. The name was Peleg.
Name of one was Peleg. Go ahead.
For in the days was the earth divided.
For in his days was the earth divided. In Peleg's days was the earth divided. When the Lord gave them, their different tongues, their different languages. But I-bar, where the word Hebrew comes from. I-bar meaning from the past. He kept that which was from the past. And he passed that down to his children. And to his son, great-grandson Peleg. And Peleg, in his days, was the earth divided. Now, that's when the Lord gave him let's go back to Genesis 11. He's going to give it to us. Genesis 11, verse, you can start at verse 4.
And they said,
matter of fact, yeah, start at verse 4, then drop down to verse 6.
And they said, go to let us build us a city and a tower.
Now, when the people was together before the Lord divided the nations at that time, before he divided them, before Peleg's days when the earth was divided, which is talking about right now, go ahead, they wanted to build a tower unto the Most High. Why? For wickedness. There's no other reason, just wickedness. Go ahead, read on.
Whose top may reach unto heaven.
Whose what?
Whose top may reach unto heaven.
Whose what?
Whose top may reach unto heaven.
They wanted to reach unto the heavens, man. Like just like the white man wants to try to fight against the Most High. They like these nations, man. They have nothing better to do. Read on.
And let us make us a name.
And let them say what?
And let us make us a name.
He said, let them make us a name. Let's make us our own name. To hell with the Lord and what he wanted, what we heard from our grandfathers and great grandfathers, from Noah, from his grandfathers, all the way up to Adam. To hell with that. Let us make our own name. But guess what? Here in the Israelite school of U.P.K, the great grandsons Banya of I-bar, Banya Adam, Banya Yashala, meaning children of, son of Israel, Banya, sons of Israel, children of Yashala. We don't do that. We stick to these scriptures, man, and there's one name. And we don't want to build us our own name, our own reputation. We want to serve the Lord how we supposed to, man. That's right. We want to serve the Lord how we supposed to. Drop down to verse 6. Hold up, was that it on that?
No.
Go ahead, read on.
Lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Verse 6. And the Lord said,
So wait. So verse 6, the Lord said this. Go ahead.
And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language.
Wait a minute. The Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. Oh man. You know what that means? That means at one time everybody was speaking that I.S.U.P.K. Everybody was speaking that at one time. It was all of one language. And if Eber kept that, which was from the past, and he's known as Hebrew, that means a white man talking about that Aramaic, talking all this craziness, man. That the Muslims talking about Arabic came first. Everybody saying they bullcrap came first. But we know that the Bible, I asked a Afghani, I said, when I was in the world too, and this is how you know, it's coming from a man that was in the world. I asked him, I said, well, I just took my Shahada at the time, being a Muslim fake, fake religion follower. I said, well, and he was an Afghani. And he was telling me about Islam and Allah and all the bullcrap, right? So I asked him, I said, listen, so what came first, the Bible or the Quran? He said, the Bible. And I was stunned. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I was stunned. I said, the Bible. And in my mind, I'm thinking about why would I be following the Quran if the Bible came first? I know this one got to be fake because the other one was here first. But anyway, that's because that Quran is trash. It's garbage. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with the Lord, man. That's right. And the Bible tells you that that Eber had that which was from the past. And he passed that down to his children, to his son Peleg. And in Peleg's days, the earth was divided. And the earth had all one language and all one speech. Read on. And that speech was Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K. Go ahead. Read on, you in verse 6. Stay with me.
And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do.
And the Lord, like this they begin to do? They want to go and do something wicked? Come on now. The Lord ain't having that. Go ahead, read on.
And now nothing will be restrained.
And now nothing will be restrained from them. They going up here to do this wickedness, and they all together. So what's going to stop them from doing even more wickedness, man? But the Most High. The Most High will stop them. And that's what you're about to do now. Read verse 7.
It's like, going down to verse 6.
Oh, you wasn't done? Go ahead, Salaki. Go on. Go ahead, finish verse 6 and go ahead on and read verse 7.
And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. We're talking about that evil and that wickedness, man, that these heathens constantly want to draw up in their minds, man. Because they don't care for the Lord. They don't give a damn. We just read in the verse that they wanted to make a name for themselves. They wanted to go up and build a tower unto heaven. To the heavens. Right, sir? Make a name for themselves. Right. Come on, man. Read on. They don't give a damn about what the Lord wants, man. But here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, from the 7 A's, passed down to Commander Gen.YAHANNA, man. We do what the Lord said. Once again, we do what the God said. Read on.
Verse 7. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language.
So the Lord, he said, let us go to. So like he said, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one. Then he said, go to, let us go down. Meaning, not the Lord himself going to come off of his almighty throne, but the angels. Right. He's going to get that order, and he's going to go to the angels, and the angels saying, go, let us come down. Let us, the angels, come down. Go ahead.
That they may not understand one another's speech.
And he said, we're going to confound their language that they may not understand one another's speech. Go ahead.
Verse 8. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. And they left off to build the city
And they stopped building that city because they couldn't even understand each other. And it's going to tell you. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth.
Of what?
Of all the earth.
Of who?
Of all the earth.
He confounded that language. Now, somebody, let me ask you this, to be shy. How did the Lord confound that language?
Oh, like I said, the confounded language.
I'm saying, how did he confound the language? How can the Lord confound somebody's language? If we all speak the same language, how can somebody do something to confound our language?
By bloodline.
By bloodline? Pay attention to class. You in class, pay attention. Go ahead, Chuba Thamayo.
Scatter.
To scatter what?
Scatter.
How can if me and you right now, we speak in English, the bastard tongue.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to make us not communicate and confound us by speaking, confound our communication, how can he do that? Go ahead, Chuba.
By getting us to speak a different language.
By giving us to speak a different language. Get a brother hand, I mean. And that's what the Lord is doing. He said, therefore, that's why it was called Babel, because he confounded their languages. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 10.
That was it on verse 9?
All
right, let me get Genesis chapter 14, verse 13. We're going to prove right now. This is how you know what language our people kept. Genesis chapter 14, verse 13.
I got you.
You got it, Abban? Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 14, verse 13. And there came one that had escaped.
Now go up a verse.
Verse 12. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son.
So wait, these heathens, man, took Lot. It was a war between the 4 kings. I believe it may have been 4 or 8 kings. I forget. I had to count them. I had to count them up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was about 8. Go ahead, Abban, you got it?
This is a battle
of Sodom and Gomorrah. But what was
it? It was 4 kings against 5 kings. So
it was 4 kings against 5 kings. Yeah. Why? I'm thinking 4 against 4. It was the 4 kings against 5 kings, and they went and they took Lot in the midst of this war for Sodom. For Sodom, and what was the other land? It was the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah. They was on one side, and it was the kings of the other nations at that time. They made war with each other. The Lord had them to make war with each other. And Lot, Abraham's brother, got took in the midst of them having this war. Read on, Abban.
Who dwelt in Sodom and his goods and departed.
So they took Lot in the war. It's like, brothers, look, y'all see the movies all day. Brother get thrown in the trunk. This is how it goes. In the midst of the battle, he get thrown in the trunk and he's took it.
Right.
There's a ransom for him if they don't kill him. They took Lot. So go ahead, read on.
And there came one that had escaped.
But one of them that had escaped, because his brother got took too. Well, he ain't a brother anymore. The person at that time, he got took. But he escaped. And he did what?
And told Abram the Hebrew.
And told who?
Abram the Hebrew.
Told what?
Abram the Hebrew.
Abraham was a what?
Hebrew.
Abram was a what?
Hebrew.
Abram, known as Abraham today, was a what?
Hebrew.
Was a Hebrew. That's how you know the language that he had. They confounded, the Lord confounded all these brothers and sisters' language. Go ahead, so you got something to say?
Even that one say Hebrew, right? But then when you go to SKYPE, when you go to check out Romans 11:1, right? When Paul says, when God says he did not cast Israel out, right. And then Paul goes on to say that he was an Israelite. So he's saying, what's his name? Abraham saying he's a Hebrew, and Paul saying he's an Israelite. So that's a Hebrew Israelite. They were Hebrew Israelites. That's what Christ was. They don't believe Christ was that, because Christ you know what I'm saying, Christ, you know, didn't mention,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that part.
Right. Well, Abraham is the father of one of the forefathers of the Hebrew Israelites. Israel was born later. So I mean, but
So,
go ahead, sir.
but you know what I'm saying, Christ did come from there. He was a Hebrew Israelite.
Right. Christ was
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
Christ was the Hebrew
Because he
Israelite.
come from the Jews, and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
That's, you know, the tribe. You know, he come from Israel. You know.
So he told Abraham the Hebrew. The Hebrew. So now we know we can put this together right here, just from reading the Bible. There was one language and one speech. And I.S.U.P.K kept that from the past, which was from the past. From the past, and he kept that. And he passed it down to his children. And then his children's son, when his grandsons, Peleg, in his days, the earth was divided, and the Lord confounded the speech. He kept that speech. And this is how we know right here. Give me Acts 26:12. Abraham was a Hebrew. Hebrew what? Hebrew meaning from Eber. But if you get the translation from Hebrew today, it comes from Eber or I.S.U.P.K from the past, and that's how we get the word Hebrew from Eber, from the going to the different translations from the Greek from the Hebrew to the Greek to the English, and I believe to the Latin back to the Hebrew to the English. I forget how General said it to me. I got it in my notebook, but it went through all the different. It went through all the languages that they did when King James had it translated all the way back. That's how you get the word Hebrew from the word Eber. Go ahead.
I'll leave that verse.
You got the verse? Yeah. Give it to me.
Acts chapter 26, verse 12. Whereupon as I went to Damascus.
Now this is Saul. This is Paul, but he was Saul at the time. Go ahead.
With authority and commission from the chief priest.
So as he was going to Damascus, now you know Paul used to work with the Pharisees. I mean, and basically that's why he's saying. So basically they sent Paul to Damascus to do whatever they had Saul doing at that time. I mean, which is Paul. Whatever he had him doing at that time, and he had authority. Because remember, Paul, which was Saul at this time before when he was his old man, when he was in the world, he held the coats for them who stoned Stephen. I mean, so they sent him with all authority and commission. He was paid and he had power to do this, to go to Damascus. But on his way there, read on.
Verse 13. At midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven.
So in midday, on the way there, he saw a light from heaven. Go ahead.
Above the brightness of the sun.
Above the brightness of the sun, meaning this light was brighter than the sun, brighter than the shining of the sun. Go ahead.
Shining round about me.
Shining round about me. Go ahead. It was all around him, like surrounding him. It was that bright. Go ahead.
And them which journeyed with me. Verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me.
So he hearing this thing, he's seeing this light, this bright light, boom, shining around him and everybody that was with him. And he heard a voice saying, what?
Saying unto me.
Saying unto me. Go ahead.
And saying in the Hebrew tongue.
And saying in the what tongue?
Hebrew tongue.
Wait a minute. He heard this voice speaking to him when after he was falling down to the earth from this light that was from heaven, through this big bright light that was from heaven, coming down, meaning out of the fourth dimension. Like he's seeing this and it's shining round about him. Go ahead. And it's saying to him in the what tongue?
Hebrew tongue.
In the whose tongue?
Hebrew tongue.
In the what tongue?
Hebrew tongue.
That's the tongue that's being spoken in heaven.
Right.
That is the original tongue that the Lord gave unto Adam.
Right.
Which he passed down through his seed, all the way to Noah. From Adam to Seth, to Seth's children, to Noah, down to Shem, all the way down to Abraham. to Brown. Matter of fact, let me go back from Shem all the way down to Eber. Salaki, let me go back from Shem to Fraction's son Salah, to Eber, to Peleg, all the way down to Abraham, man. Meaning through, what was Abraham's father's name? Tahor, what was his name?
Oh,
let me get it. Go ahead. Nahor. To Abraham's father, Nahor, all the way to Abraham. For him to be called the Hebrew. Go ahead.
I think it's Terror.
Terror, that was his name. And one of his other son was Nahor. Salaki, and he slipped in my mind sometimes. So it was Terror, right? Terror, right? Hey, the word. Now this is the language that was being spoken in heaven, man. And this is how you know that this was the first language. In Hebrew, if you know, meaning Hebrew, and in the ancient Lashawan Qadash is I.bar. Even to this day, it's I.bar in the original Hebrew language. And I.bar Yah that we speak unto this day. Huh? I.bar Yah. Now, read that again, just so we can get it again and make it more clear. He said he heard a voice saying to him in what?
In the Hebrew tongue.
In the Hebrew tongue. Read.
Saul, Saul, why persecute thou me?
So this is what that voice said. It says, Saul, Saul, why persecute you thou me? You know, why are you going against me, man? You're killing the prophets, killing the brothers that's down for me. Why are you persecuting me? Go ahead.
Is it hard for thee to kick against the pricks?
Is it hard for thee to kick against the pricks? Like, come on now, like Christ is coming at him, like Saul, like, why are you going against me? Now, we're going read on. We're going to see who is speaking this language. Read on.
Verse 15. And I said, who art thou, Lord? And he
so
said,
Saul said, who art thou? Who is this that's speaking to me? Lord, Adawan. Go ahead.
And he said, I am Yahushua, whom thou persecutest.
He said, what?
I am Yahushua.
He said, read it in the English.
I am Jesus.
I am who?
I am Jesus.
He said, I am Jesus. I am Yahushua. Go ahead.
Whom thou persecutest.
Whom thou persecutest. That's and then in the Hebrew, the water said, he's saying, Anya Yahushua. That's who you persecute. That's who's speaking to you. Anya Yahushua. I am, meaning Anya, meaning I am Yahushua, which is Christ's name. The brothers asked for what scripture we in? We in Acts 26 and 12. Right now we in the 14th verse. Nope, right now we in the 15th verse. We read all the way down from 12 to 15. And we're gonna keep it moving. All right, give me right here. I want you to read this for me, Yeshaya. Oh God, no. This is the Wisdom of Solomon, the prologue, and the Apocrypha. For all the Akim, if y'all can see it, just check. Make sure y'all can get it. I mean the Apocrypha, the books that was taken out of the Bible, the hidden books, the books that's missing. That's what Apocrypha means. It means hidden. Now we're gonna go into the Apocrypha. We're gonna read the prologue to the Wisdom of Solomon. You can get it. Go to the Wisdom of Solomon. Is the pro. Matter of fact, let me get it for you so I can show you where it's at. So I'm underlining it for you. It may already be underlined. I mean, while we're waiting on that, give me Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel.
Hold on. So, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to get this out real quick. Maybe the wisdom. Hey, Shalom, y'all. Give me 1 second. I think I'm missing a page, man. It's like an Akim and Aquafield. Give me 1 second, bear with me. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord.
It says what?
Hear, O Israel.
Hear, O Israel. Go ahead, read.
The Most High, our power, is one.
The what?
The Most High, our power, is one Lord.
The Most High, our power, is one Lord. I want to pull this up on the screen for the Aki. Let me see if y'all can see the TV clearly. Most High in Christ. All right, give me a second. I want to pull this up there for the Aki and Akwafi Young. Real quick, so y'all can see this. It's called the Blue Letter Bible, man. The generals use this. We're gonna go to a Blue Letter Bible, and listen. You can download this app on your phone, Akim and Akwafi. The Blue Letter Bible. It got the you can once you get it on your phone, you can go to you press the little books button and let you download different books. You can download the Byzantine Empire, which was the blacks that ruled in the east part of Rome. And they have it in Hebrew and in Greek. The Old Testament in Hebrew and the New Testament in Greek. Go ahead. Go ahead, Aman, you got it.
So you wanted the prologue of Ecclesiasticus?
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted the prologue of Ecclesiasticus.
Come on, sir, I have it here.
Please read that.
I can give it to the
It should be towards the bottom. Oh, you give it to the brother?
Which one? The same things are in Hebrew?
Yeah, right. Give me that right now. Now, this, like I said, the Apocrypha, it tells you in the Apocrypha, what we're about to read, it tells you that something other than one tongue don't have the same power as it is in another. We're going to get this out of the Bible. This is the Bible. It's part of the Bible, man. We're going to get this out of the Bible. We speaking this English, this bastard tongue. It don't have no power, man.
Right.
Not as it was. I went over that. Right now, it said the same thing, other than one tongue is not the same as it is in another tongue. So let's get it out of the Apocrypha.
The prologue of Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead.
Wherefore, let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to the pardon.
You got the one part where it says the same things out in Hebrew?
Next sentence.
Oh, it's the next sentence?
Like
Go ahead.
yeah.
We in the Apocrypha, right? Right in the beginning of Ecclesiasticus. For the Akim and Akwafi online, if you don't know where we at, we in the Apocrypha, right at the beginning of Ecclesiasticus. It's the prologue. We near the bottom of it. Let me see, make it pointed out to you on this on the screen real quick. But I want to get this in. I want to get everything in before the time runs out. It's near the bottom. You can just when you got time to read it, just go home or download the Apocrypha on your phone. Look through the prologue. Just read the prologue. It's near the bottom. It says this right here. Go ahead and read.
Wherefore, let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to pardon these. Yes. I think that's a yes.
Yeah, let the brother read it. We can't give it.
Okay, come.
For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have
read that loud.
For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue.
For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue. Go ahead.
Have not the same force in them.
It doesn't have the same force in them, man. For one thing said in a bastard tongue like English, don't have the same force in it as if you said it in Hebrew, man. It's like when it says, I am the Lord. It's not the same as when those words that you read in the Bible, which we're gonna get to, it says Yahweh, man. That's like it's not on the same level. It's not on the same level. Read it from the top.
Not on one con. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated it into another tongue have not the same force in them.
It has not the same force in them. Read on.
And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets.
The law and the prophets. Come on, man. Like, that's heavy. The law and the prophets, it don't have the same force. It don't have the same meaning. It don't have the same vibe to it. It's nothing that matches up. I mean, like, when you read that Hebrew, which we're going to get into tonight, it's something totally different, man. You can drop that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel.
This is the credo of Israel, man. We stand on this. This is our credo, man. Like, we recite, listen, brothers, Akim and Akwafi. When we speak this in Hebrew, which we're going to get into it today, it's not like reading this verse out of in the English. It's nothing like it. Right. What we about to read is distinct, saying that the Lord is one Lord. He is the God of Israel, and it is only one God. Like, that is our credo. That is what's in our brain, in our heart, in our soul, in our spirit. Read it.
Hear, O Israel, the Most High our God is one Lord.
The Lord our God is one Lord. It says, Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Allahayanahu, Yahweh Achad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Meaning, this Lord right here is the God of Israel. And it is only one God. It's only one. And this God is the power of Israel. This power is the power of Israel. Let's get the name. Let's get the name in the Hebrew, man. Hold up, we got it right here. Let me see. See if I can get it real quick. We're going to get it right now. It says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Wait a minute, we go back. Okay. It says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. I'm going to get into Hebrew. Let me get it. Type this in again. Bear with me 1 second. While we doing this, give me Exodus chapter 13, verse 14.
Exodus chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be when the sun asks thee in time to come, saying, What is this?
So wait. It said what? Give me Exodus chapter 13, verse 14 from the top and read it loud. Put some power in it.
And it shall be when thy son asks thee in time to come, saying, What is this? That thou shalt say unto him, By strength of hand, the Lord brought us out from Egypt, from the house.
So like Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. All right, now here we go, Akim and Akwafi. I'm not sure if y'all can see this, but we got here on the screen right now. We got, this is the credo of Israel. It says, Shemai, Yashar Allah. Hear, Israel, Yahweh, Yahweh, the Most High's name, meaning the Most High. Allah, Haya Nawa, meaning our power, because Nawa in the Hebrew is our. Allah Haya is power, meaning God. So here, Israel, Yahweh, the Most High, or the Lord in the English, our power, or our God. Hear, Israel, the Lord, our God, Yahweh, Achad. Achad is one. This is Yahweh, meaning the power or the Most High. But in the English, it says Lord. meaning one Lord, or the Lord is one. So Shemai, Yah-Shar, Allah, Yahweh, Allah, Hayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. Hear Israel, the Lord, our God, the Lord is one, or the Lord, or is one Lord. That's in the English, but in the Hebrew. And we're gonna get it in the ancient Hebrew too. So Yeshai, I'm gonna have you write this in the ancient Hebrew. You can write this in the ancient Hebrew.
Come.
This is the name of the Lord, man. It says Yahweh. It don't say Yeshaya. It don't say.
Oh, it's like, sir, if I could write the Most High's name ancient.
No, write this right here.
Okay,
The credo of Israel.
Come, sir.
The water.
I am the boss, sir. Okay.
Write it in the ancient. You can do that. You to wild for this class.
Oh, you mean translate?
Yeah, like put it in the ancient. Can you do that? If you can't, I have a bond do it. No sweat, man. No, don't worry. That's a righteous thing, man. You got it, bond. All right, so listen, now we're going to get into Exodus chapter 13, verse 14. We're going to get through all of these scriptures, man. We got a ton of them. Y'all, and I can y'all can write this down. Let me check the class real quick. Bond is writing that. Let's see if there's any questions. All right, so listen. Let me get Exodus chapter 3, verse 14.
Exodus.
So far, we went through Genesis 11 and 1. Then we went to Genesis 21 and 25. Then we went back to Genesis 11 and 4 down to 6. Then we went to Genesis 14 and 13. We went to Acts 26 and 12 to 15. We just left Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. I'm going to say it again. Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. Genesis chapter 10, verse 21 and 25. Then we went back to Genesis 11 and 4 to 6. Then we dropped down to Genesis chapter 14, verse 13. Then we read Acts chapter 26, verse 12 to 15. Then we read the prologue of Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha. Read the prologue of Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha at the bottom. We just left Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, and now we get into Exodus chapter 13, verse 14. We're going to read Exodus chapter 13, verse 14 and 15. All these scriptures is to prove the Most High's name in the Hebrew. You got it, huh?
Exodus chapter 3, verse 14.
Go ahead.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am.
So Moses asked the Most High power in verse 14. He said, "What?" He said, "When the sons shall ask, who is this or what is this?" Matter of fact, read it from the top. So I ain't got to paraphrase it. Read it from Exodus chapter 13, verse 14.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said,
Read it from verse 14. That is verse 14? Go ahead. Read it from verse 13 and Salakia. Damn right.
And Moses said unto Yahweh, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel.
So Moses said, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, go ahead.
And shall say unto them, the power of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them?
So Moses asked the Lord a question. He said, I come into the children of Israel, Abba, and I asked them, and they asked me, well, what is the name of the power that sent you? That's basically what they said. What is his name? Of the authority that you listening to, that you coming from, the one that you represent. What is his name? This is what the Lord said to Moses, man.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am.
He said, what?
I am that I am.
He said, I am that I am. Like, who the hell are you to ask me who I am? I am who I am. Like, who are you? It's like you asking the president, well, Mr. President, I'm gonna have to go back to these people. What should I tell them? You're gonna say, tell them what I said, told you to tell them. Like, who are they? I'm the president. I mean, it's the same thing with the Most High. They're going to ask the Most High, what is his name? Moses even dared to ask the Lord a question like that. The Lord said, listen, I am who the hell I am. Who are you to ask me who I am? But read on. This is what he said, moreover. This is what he said after that. Meaning the main point, getting directly to the question that he just asked me. He just checked Moses and said, I am that I am. Like, who the hell are you asking me who I am? I am who the hell I am. Right. Now read on. This is what he said after that, to the main point, after he checked Moses.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you.
He said, thus shalt, read it from the top.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you.
Now that's still part of the Lord checking Moses. He said, thus saying, you can tell him I sent you. I am sent you. I am who the hell I am. But read this next line. This is what you need. Because listen, and the Lord, he cut the hell out of Moses with that. Right. He said, I am who the hell I am. You want to ask him who sent you, tell him I'm the nigga that sent you. But then he said this is the point. Read verse 15.
Verse 15. And Yahweh said, moreover.
He said what?
And Yahweh said, moreover.
Moreover. He said this moreover to Moses to get directly to what he just asked him. You just check him, and then after that, you ain't gonna tell him what he said. Like you would say, that's how you would say moreover. Like in any way, this is what you can tell him. Can you imagine that? Like your father says, son, go change the tire. You say, Dad, well, when I go change the tire, they're gonna ask me who sent you to change the tire. You're gonna say, nigga, I sent you to change the tire. Tell him I sent you to change the tire. But anyway, this is what you can tell him. Read on.
And Yahweh said, moreover, unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel.
But anyway, this is what you can say if anybody asks you. Go ahead.
The Lord God of your fathers, the power of Abraham.
It said the what?
The Lord God of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob has sent me unto you.
He said what? The Lord God, the power, meaning the Lord God, the Most High power. We're going to get it in the Blue Letter Bible. We're going to see what it says in the Hebrew. It says the Lord God, go ahead,
has sent me unto you.
The Lord God has sent me unto you. He said, but anyway, this is what you can tell him. Like this is the conversation that Moses had with the Lord. Or with the angel that was speaking with Moses. I mean, from the Lord, through the Lord. Transferring the message from the Most High to Moses. I mean, you tell him what? Like, you tell him I am who I am. Right. You tell him I sent you because I sent you. And ask who sent you, tell him I sent you. The one that just sent you, he sent me. Well, who sent you here to do this? The nigga that sent me is the nigga that sent me to do it. And then he said, but anyway, since they need to know, this is what you can tell them. My name is Yahweh. That's what he said to Moses, man. Right. Or to the angel to give to Moses, man. Go ahead, read.
This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
He said, this is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all the generations, man. This is my name. The Lord said this was his name. He didn't say I am that I am is my name. He said, the Lord thy God, Yahweh, Allahayaka, meaning thy God, or the Lord God, or Yahweh Allahayaka, is what it actually says, is what we're going to get. Go ahead, Abban.
Second, sir. So people, fake Israelites say that we don't know or we won't know the name of the Most High and His Son until they return. Because these are scripture where it says, "For then will I turn to a pure language," to mean that that'll happen after the chariots come. When they They missed the scripture where he says, "It's my name forever."
That's right. And it's in the Hebrew.
Right.
But this is the thing. So when they say they speak Hebrew, I guess they just BS.
Well, so like they don't speak. They say Hebrew isn't it. Like it's not the pure language. That's what they say.
And they don't speak nothing but the bastard tongue.
Yeah,
Right?
they speak English and not Yiddish.
Wait, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying for them to even speak something, they would have to speak. For them to say to speak a different language and say it's Hebrew, they are speaking something.
Right.
They speaking Yiddish.
Right.
They have no problem reading the white man's Yiddish. But when it comes to you knowing real Hebrew, they say, oh no, that ain't valid. But these two white languages, I can stick with that because nobody knows.
Right.
No, you just don't study.
Right.
You got that. Like these, go ahead. Of course they're lying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the white man, he even, some of them need to use the letters that we use.
Right.
I know one guy, he told me that, he said the letters, the Abagada Hawazakataya, he was saying that language, that those letters are not even, the 22 characters are not even included to what they use. So what do you use?
Right.
If you're not using the 22 characters, what are you using? Something that right, man.
Damn right. Akim and I-S-K-Y-PE, what we got on the board right here that you've been looking at for about the past 3 minutes is, oh no, you swap, sir, is the Israelite credo, man, the credo of Israel. The Shema Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Alahayanahu, Yahweh Ka. Hear Israel, the Most High Power, or the Lord, our God, Alahayanahu, or our power in the Hebrew, is one Lord, or the Lord is one in Israel. And I mean in Lashawan Qadash is one Lord. Echad, meaning one. Yahweh, meaning the Most High, he's one. He's the power of Israel only, and he is the only power, period.
Right.
There is none else. And just like brother Barak, I believe, posted that, he said the proof is that the Lord says when he can swear by none higher, he swore by himself.
Right.
That was perfect, man. Like, there's nobody over me. There's plenty of mugs under me, but there's nobody over me.
That one too. And the one where he said, is there any other? There is no other besides me. That's what he said.
Damn right, sir.
Besides me, there is no one.
There's none besides me. All right, Akim. What I want to get now is I want to get what we just read. Matter of fact, I'm going to save that. Give me Exodus chapter 6, verse 2. So we just came from Exodus chapter 14, chapter 3, verse 14 to 15. And now we're going to Exodus chapter 6, verse 2. We got a lot more scriptures to get into.
And so, like you can tell all the other nations are included in the slavery that what's going on today with black people, you know, black, Hispanics, Native Americans. Because, from the Tower of Babel, you can see it all plainly because, you know what I'm saying, now it's all these guys, and you know what I'm saying? Right. All these guys you got now. But it's only supposed to be one guy.
Damn right.
So don't nobody know how to count now, huh? But you know how to count that regulation. You know how to count that paycheck, huh? You know how to cheat people out the paycheck, huh?
Damn right.
You do? Oh, that's what I thought. You do know how to do that. They crazy.
Yeah, damn right. So let's get Exodus chapter 6, verse 2. We're going to read down to 6, verse 3. And once again, I'm going to give you all the scriptures that we went through at the end. This y'all can have it in your arsenal. Cut anybody, man, especially Jehovah's Witnesses, all these fake Christian Israelites. Anybody got Exodus chapter 6, verse 2? No, God. Well, you got it out.
Exodus chapter 6, verse 2. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and said unto him.
So the Most High spake unto Moses, man. Yahweh spake unto Moses and said unto him, you can turn the camera back on me so they can see this on the board. Go ahead, read on.
Sir. I am the Lord.
He said, what?
I am the Lord.
He said, he is the Most High. Anya Yahweh, if y'all can see it up here. Oh, you can't see me?
Yeah, can I see the Google real quick?
Okay. There you go. And right. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. Right there. I don't know if y'all can see this on the board. I'm gonna try to move this out of the way. Let me check it. All right, no sweat. Yeah, you can see. This is what it says, man. So the Most High spake unto Moses. It's like right here. It says, "Why the bar, Alahayim," meaning the Most High or the Most High powers or God. Alahayim meaning powers in the Hebrew. Still talking about the Most High. Al Mashah meaning speaking to. It said, "Why Ya Amor, Alahayawa, Salake." Al-Yawa, Anya, Yahweh. Anya meaning I am. Anya is I am in the Hebrew. Anya, Yahweh. So this is the Most High speaking unto Moses. Read that verse from the top.
Kanawaka, sir. And Yahweh spoke unto Moses and said unto him, I am the Most High.
He said, I am the Most High. So there you go right there. He didn't say, I am that I am. It says, I am the Lord. That's the name again. Yahweh, the name of the Most High. Read on.
Kanawaka, verse 3. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of Yahweh Almighty.
Read what it says.
God Almighty.
By God Almighty. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob knew the Most High as Elohim Almighty, or Danya. I forget how Captain said. He told me against Salakia. It's on here. It's on here. Where they get the Adonai from. Where these Yiddish.
What do they say, Adonai?
Yeah, what they
Somebody, Israel,
no, not that. Where they get Adonai from? Where they get all this Adonai? Not. When they get Adonai from, I believe it says Adanya in the Hebrew, or Adania in the Hebrew. So they knew about the Most High power Almighty. Go ahead. No, that's my Lord. No, like I forget. He was telling me it may mean that, but the Adonai is where they get it from. To me, like another word for saying like the power of the Most High. Well, not the Most High, but like God. That's where they get it from. But read on.
Kanawaka, sir. You want to read how it is? I want.
Huh?
You want to read how it is?
Right, read it how it is.
Kanawaka, sir. But by my name, Jehovah.
He said, but by my name, what?
Jehovah.
Let's get this, man, right here. We got this right here, and I want y'all to see it clearly. This right here. This is the word right here that they was referring to. This is where the Jehovah's Witnesses get the why. Let me pull this thing over. This is where the Jehovah's Witnesses get the YHVH from. Yahweh. But they say Yehovah. Where in the English, there's no J's in the Hebrew. So that's when they get, today they say Jehovah, but they say the YHVH and the Tetragrammaton. Not yet. This is where they get the water though, sir. No, sir. This is where they get the YHVH whole quotation thing from. Tetragrammaton.
So I remember you did that. You said Mitch and Match, John.
Right.
You put the A there and then you erase
Right. Kind of. We gonna get all of that. We gonna get it all right here. Now y'all see this? Let me get it nice and big for y'all.
Yo, hey, vibe. That's what the is.
So the Most High name in the Syrian, right? This is what they say. It says Yahovah. Now we gonna get it on the board. this would be Y-A. Anybody knows how to spell the Most High's name is Y-A-H-A-W-A-H. Now, that's how they pronounce it. But this is how they spell it. Of course, they won't put the real name up there because the white man is just such a devil.
Right.
But Y-A-H-A-W-A-H would be Yahweh. This is Y-H. This right here, which should be a W, and then this H. But that's where you get the tetragrammaton from. And we're going to get into that right now, too. We're going to get the root. It says the King James translation, Strong's H3068 in the following manner. Lord. So that's as big as day. Clear as day. It says Lord. Put it over for y'all. It says Lord. Over here, it says Jehovah. Where they got?
So, but that don't mean Lord don't mean his name.
Okay,
and some texts it do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
God.
Okay.
Now, and when you see it in the Bible in all capital, it is talking about the Lord's name.
Yeah.
So, like you said, the Lord. Over here where it says Lord in all capitals, which is showing the Most High's name. Then you got right here where it says Jehovah, which we know they just said it was Yehovah in the other wicked language. Let's see what else they got to say. It says, look at this big as day. Now this is in the Blue Letter Bible. You can download this on your phone. When you download it, touch the little, it's a symbol of a couple books. Just touch that. It's going to show you a bunch of different books you can download. Download the Byzantine, Greek, and Hebrew. Byzantine Empire from when the blacks ruled the east part of Rome. I mean, we ruled the east part of Rome. And we had the, like during the Dark Ages, and you can get the Hebrew Old Testament and the Greek New Testament. It says Yahovah, which we know is Yahweh, Y-A-H-A-W-A-H. It says the existing one. The proper name of the one true God. Remember we read Yahweh, Shemaya Sha'ala, Yahweh Alahayanahu, Yahweh Echad. Hear Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. It says the proper name of the one, not the many, not God is a male and a female, not the woman is God, but the one true God. Now we're gonna get into it a little bit more. Right here, these letters, right? Y'all can see this. It says the Hebrew right here, so you see it. It says right here, of course, they got the evil, the white man is the devil. It says Yahweh. It says Jehovah right here, which we know is a lie because the white man is the devil.
That's right.
It says the name of the supreme power. I'm gonna make it small. It's a little bit smaller so we can get everything. The name of the supreme power. Hold on, let me get that right here. The name of the supreme power amongst this name right here is amongst a people, amongst the Hebrews. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, 12 tribes of Israel, among the Hebrews. This thing right here, of course, it was in the ancient. This name right here is the name of the supreme God amongst the Hebrews. The latter Hebrews, for some centuries before the time of Christ, some centuries before the time of Christ, misled by a false interpretation of certain laws. Now there go the white man being the devil. Again. But we're going to get some more on it right here. We're going to get some more on it right here. It's right here. That's what we need right here. Of course, the white man is the devil. He got the feathers BS up in there. This is the Strong's number right here, H3068. It says matches the Hebrew right here. This is Syrian. Pull it over for y'all. get it a little better. Jehovah, which we know, Y-H-A-W-A-H will be Yahweh. It says verses in the Hebrew concordance. And then it gives you the pages that is on. So the white man is the goddamn God. And he know the true name of the Most High. And we gonna and we can get this right here. I want to get you the Tetragrammaton, man. Take me back. I'm gonna go to Google. We're gonna get y'all the Tetragrammaton. While we doing that, give me Exodus 20:2. I'm gonna check some of the questions that are asking online. So this is what I need you to do about Yeshaya. I need you to write on the board Jehovah, write Jehovah, and then write Yahweh. All right,
like
right under each other.
Do you want me to write Jehovah and then Yahweh? You want me to write the Syrian?
I want you to write. That's what I need you to do. I want you to write Yahweh at the top. I want you to write Jehovah under it, and Jehovah under it. Right? This is what the general was going into before, the Tetragrammaton. Check the class, see what brothers got to say. C E. All right, let's sweat. Make sure we still live. Everything's still flowing, right? All right, Akim and Akwathi, we're gonna get some more on it. We're gonna turn the camera to the board in a quick second. Somebody give me Exodus 20, verse 2.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am Yahweh.
You said what?
I am the Most High Power.
He said what?
I am the Most High Power.
I am the Most High Power. I want you to read what it says in English, though.
I am the Lord thy God.
He said, I am the Lord thy God.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Which have brought who?
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So the Most High brought us out of the land of Egypt. He said, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Now, this blue letter Bible, like I said, you can download it from the Google Play Store. I mean, you go there, you type in, after you download it, you're going to see a little symbol that got some books on it. You press that, you're going to give you a bunch of books to download, all the bull crap. You're going to see the NIJV and all those books. But you're going to see the Byzantine, Greek, and Hebrew. And you download that, it's going to give you, if I can show you my phone, I don't know if you can see it. I'll just go to it real fast.
So you say Jehovah or Jehovah?
Jehovah, I Jehovah Witnesses.
God, I don't know how to spell that shit.
J-E-H-O-V-A.
Okay, come on, okay, you gotta forgive me. I don't speak
J-E-H-O-V-A.
Okay, J-E, come on.
I don't blame you. I'm glad you don't know. Think the Most High. Think the Most High. Let me show you what it looked like right here. Now, if y'all can see it, we'll try to put a little. Can you put this up on the camera? This is the blue letter Bible where we in now. Put up to the camera.
Put up to the camera.
Yeah. Let me see if they can see it. No, you gotta bring it a little closer. See, bring it a little closer. A little closer. There we go. I cannot cooperate online. This is what you're gonna get when you go. Now at the bottom, you're gonna see at the top you see a little symbol with it like a computer and all that. You would tap that at the top. I mean, then it's gonna take you to another page. It's gonna be a symbol or some books. I mean, you would tap the books, and then you're gonna see all the little books that you can download. When you download the Byzantine, Hebrew, and Greek, this is what you're gonna get. As you can see, even on there it says Lord. Bring it closer. Oh, it says Lord, and then you can still see the Hebrew Yahweh. And they can't deny that. Now I mean, and what it said, and that verse that we're looking at, we about to go to in a quick second. I mean, you can bring the phone back, but that's what you're gonna get when you download it. Shalaka, you can read what you got. What? Exodus 22.
Verse 2. I am the Lord thy God.
I am the what?
I am the Lord thy God.
I am the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Don't touch it yet. We too wild. It says, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Now, let me go to this for you. This says, Anya. Ankaya. I am. Instead of it being Aya as I am, but when you got the Ka, you know it's talking about your. That's why I'm saying thy. Thy meaning your. So, Ankaya Yahweh. Ankaya Yahweh. I am your power. I am the Lord, your power. And this right here is the same thing. Alahayaka, meaning thy power. So it's all on one accord. This is saying your, and this is saying your. I am your power. I am your Yahweh, your power. Go ahead, read it from the top. Read it from the top.
I am the Lord thy God.
I am the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. We was in bondage under them stinking heathens, man. You see. Akim and I call, if y'all got any questions, I will try to answer your questions too tonight, but I want to keep going. I mean, so we just came from Exodus 20 and 2. Give me Isaiah chapter 64, verse 8. 64, verse 8. I mean, we're going to go through the name of the Most High at the end, how they try to, how they try to mess with the Lord's name and destroy the Lord's name. And while he getting that, Yeshaya, give me Psalms 83 and 17. 83 and 17. The Lord's name ain't Yeshaya. The Lord's name ain't Ahaya, Ahaya. What else? What they call him? The Lord's name ain't Adonai. It ain't Elohim. It ain't go ahead.
Yahuwah.
It ain't Yahuwah. Man, listen, man, my son mom in the world, man, she would love to say Yahuwah is gonna do this. Yahuwah and Yahushua talking about Christ. She was trying to say. She love to say that, man. That ain't his goddamn name. The Lord's name is Yahweh.
That's right.
Meaning the Most High power. Give me Isaiah chapter 64, verse 8. You're going to get these in.
Isaiah chapter 64, verse 8.
Go ahead.
But now, O Lord, thou art our Father.
And this is the verse that was on my phone, I believe. But when we just showed the screen, read it again from the top.
But now, O Lord, thou art our Father. We are the clay, and thou art potter.
He said, "O Lord, thou art our Father. We are to what?
We are the clay. Art thou our potter, and we all are the work of thy hand."
And we all are the work of thine hands. I'm going to give it to you in the Hebrew. In 1 second, we get it right here. Read it from the top again. It said, matter of fact, I'll read it. It says, "But now, O Lord, thou art our Father." The Most High, our Father in heaven, which art in heaven. It says, "We are the clay," meaning we are the clay, and thou art the potter. Now he's the one that made us. And we all are the work of thy hand. Israel is the work of the Most High's hand, man. He wanted Israel to be his special people, man. I'm just gonna go through it real quick for time's sake. Just want to show what it's showing up here. It ain't showing Ahaya or Ahaya. We're gonna go to that too, right before we break down the Lord's name. It ain't showing Ahaya or Ahaya. This is what it's showing. It's showing this right here, Yahweh. It says, Wa'aitha Yahweh, Abba Yanawa, meaning our Father, Salakia. Atha, Anach Nawa, Hachamor, Wa'atha, Aitaza Ranawa, Wa ma Aisha Yadak Kalnawa or Kalanawa. And read that with and read what he just said in the English.
But now, O Lord, thou art our Father, we are the clay, and thou art powder, and we all are the work of thy hand.
It says, but now, O Lord, and we just showed when it said Lord, it said Yahweh. Give me Psalms 83, verse 17.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 17. Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be what?
Confounded and troubled forever.
Let our goddamn enemies be confounded and troubled forever.
That's right.
Why? Because goddamn it, we confounded today. The hell, Muslims, Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, the Methodist Baptist Church. Come on, man. 5%er? What the hell is a goddamn 5%er, man? For the life of me, what is that? There's no way. A Black Panther, an Egyptology, and not, this is my thing with Egypt. Nobody wants to be the doodoo eating, booty scratching African. They don't want to be him in the hut. They want to be Egyptian sitting on the damn throne with your people in slavery, man. We confounded. So let our enemies be confounded and troubled.
That's right.
We in trouble out here. Yo, listen, I was going to bring out that camp, man. Our camp got clipped today. So our camp got clipped today. Let me tell you something, man. It's been 278 murders this year from blacks and Hispanics due to police brutality. 278. And it said 5 more than last year. I was going to have a brother read the article. 5 more than last year. Like, that's troublesome.
That's right.
Come on, man. It's time for our enemies to be troubled.
That's right.
Forever. Yeah. Go ahead, read.
Go ahead,
Devon.
it's only been half a year.
It's only been half a year. So what about the other half? And guess what? Last year, it wasn't even this many murders. It wasn't this many murders last year from cops killing people, but it was only 5 less. There's only 5 less. They are killing us at an alarming rate every year. Come on, man. We only know about names like Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, and all that because we had cameras on them. What about the ones they just shooting down south, the ones they killing, just ain't nothing being said about them? What about them? Like, come on, I can name about 11 of them right now. What about the other 260, 69? 67, what it is, 267. What about them? What about the other 273 last year? What about them? Come on, man. Read on.
Got on my cons, sir. Yeah, let them be put to shame and perish.
Go ahead, let them be put to shame. Let them be shamed. Let them perish. Let our enemies perish. Go ahead.
Got on my cons. Gonna read out this other one.
Keep going.
That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah.
It is Yahweh. Yeah, I'm glad you said it because that's what's in there. That's how I wanted you to read it. I mean, it says thou whose name is what?
Jehovah.
Who?
Jehovah.
Which we know, we just read in the goddamn Hebrew. It says Yahweh. We about to get it on here right now. It says thou whose name alone, with of course, is one of the mistranslations in the King James. It says Jehovah right here, if y'all can see it. But we know the Lord's name is Yahweh.
That's right.
And we can prove it, man. We just gonna go to the Hebrew. Of course, it's a Syrian Hebrew. And there you go. Pops up right there. If you don't know, Shemka, Shem means name. Shemka is your name, pertaining to the person. So I said, thou whose Thou whose name alone? Your name. Shamka Yahweh. It's right there. Yah what? It's right there. That's right. It's Psalms 83 and 17. I mean 83 and 18. Right there. It ain't saying nothing else. It ain't saying Anya. Why y'all calling him Anya? My brother Diane said, I don't call him Anya. I deny and all this craziness, man. All right. Give me Psalms 59, verse 13. Oh. It says, are Esau and Jacob reincarnation of Cain and Abel? I would say la'ah because the Bible doesn't say that. We don't have nothing to back that up. And remember, it says we don't know the things that are past. Like we know that Christ was reincarnated that many times because you can prove it in the Bible. But it says son of Adam, son of David, son of Abraham. It says he was Adam. Then it says he was the son of David. It says he was the son of Abraham. And we know he was Yahushua because when he was Yahushua when he was saved. And it was in his lineage of Yahushua. We know he was made an appearance as a Melchizedek, the Prince of Peace, the Prince of Shalom. Who else would that be? Yahushua Mashiach. But la'ah to that. Now, if we go over the Yahushua ancient Hebrew, we're gonna get that too. After we go over the Most High. We're just gonna go in Judges and show you that Joshua had the same name as Yahushua. And that's Acts 47 and 45. That's Acts 7 and 45, where it goes and it's talking about Jesus, but it's referring to Joshua from the Hebrew to the Greek translation. Same thing. We can get that too if we got enough time, Lord willing. Give me Psalms 59 and 13.
Psalms chapter 59, verse 13.
Go ahead.
Consume them in wrath.
What?
Consume them in wrath.
Consume them in what?
Wrath.
And what?
Wrath.
Consume them in wrath. Consume them in wrath. And it meaning in the Lord's anger, consume them, destroy them. Go ahead.
Consume them that they may not be, and let them know that the power ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Salah.
That the power ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Now, what did it say in English?
In the English.
It said,
and let them know that God ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Selah.
Salah.
Salah. Salah.
Let them know that God ruleth in Jacob. And he rules in Jacob. And he's the power over all the earth. And that's what we read. The Lord, our power is one Lord. He is our power in Jacob and over all the earth. It's like Psalms 83 and 18. That thou whose name alone is the most high over all the earth. Give me 1 Chronicles 29 and 10. Tamayam, you give me Isaiah 63 and 16. Aban, you give me Isaiah 64 and 8. Then we're going to get it in the Hebrew. Let me give y'all a couple words in the Hebrew. Come on. All right, go ahead. Whoever got the first one, whoever got 1 Chronicles 29 and 10, you can start reading.
1 Chronicles 29 and 10.
Go ahead.
Wherefore, David, bless the Lord before all the congregation.
So wait a minute. It says, wherefore David blessed the Lord. Go ahead. In front of all the congregation. Go ahead. The congregation being Israel.
And David said, blessed be thou, Lord God of Israel.
Blessed be thou who?
Lord God of Israel.
Lord God of Israel. Go Lord God of Israel, man. I'm gonna get it for y'all real quick, just so y'all can see it on the board. I mean on the screen. It says, "Wherefore David blessed the Lord for all the congregation, and David said, Blessed be thou, Lord God of Israel, our Father, forever and ever." Now let's get it in the let's get the translation of it. Let's get it, man. I'm gonna read it for y'all real quick. My knife at. Pull it up. Here we go. It says, Waya Barak Dawayak or Dawayaka Af Yahweh, make that big. La I Yanawa Cow Ha Pahal Waya Amor Dawayak or Dawayaka Barak Atha Yahweh. Hold up, let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that right here. This right here, it says, I want y'all to be able to see it. It says Barak with the Y in it, pertaining to how they saying it and who they speaking with. It says Barak Atha Yahweh Alahaya Yashala. Bless you, Yahweh, the God of Israel. Barak Atha Yahweh Alahaya Yashala. And here go to that most high name right here again. Yahweh. Yahweh. Come on, man. These Israelites need to stop playing. And they saying we can't debunk this. They saying we can't discover this and research this and break this down, but they can speak Yiddish. They saying Yehovah. Whatever that, I don't even know what it is in Yiddish. Think the most high. They saying Yehovah something. They saying Aladudia, all that crap, man. But they can't say Barak Atha Yahweh Alahaya Yashala. Meaning what? Bless you, Yahweh, the God of Israel, man. That's what they say. That's what King David said. King David said, Barak Atha Yahweh Alahaya Yashala. That's right. Abba Yahweh, our Father. Barak Atha Yahweh Alahaya Yashala Abba Yahweh. Abba Yahweh, our Father. Abba Yahweh, our Father. Come on, man. All right. Let me get what you got for my own.
Verse 10.
Why they calling them Anya? Come on, Diana. You cut them to pieces, man. I ain't calling them Anya. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Wherefore David blessed the Lord before all the congregation. And David said, Blessed be thou, Lord, God of Israel, our Father, forever and ever.
Hold up, forever and ever. My eye will long. My I will long forever. I will long forever and ever. All right, drop that. Let me get Isaiah 63 and 13. And Abban, you got Isaiah 64 and 8, right? We just came from 1 Chronicles 29 and 10. Get that blue letter Bible, man. Recommended from the generals, brother. I got that straight from General Oz. I know it came down from above, and all the generals use Most High in Christ, man. Cut a Christian Israelite, a Christian in half. No, I'm too wrong.
No.
Oh, you want to go ahead?
I was going to say, when Kevin Cesar battled Polite, he went right there. When Polite was trying to see that Eve name in Yahweh,
yep.
He went right to blue letter Bible, straight cutting.
I can't believe he even would try that.
Right.
Polite got some balls, man. Thinking African. He got some balls, man. I can't believe he tried to compare the Lord. Right. The Lord was not even going to ever let him get away with that. All right. Let me get what I called for, man. Isaiah 63:13. Who got that?
Isaiah chapter 63, verse 13.
Go ahead.
That led them through the deep.
That what?
That led them through the deep.
That led them through the deep.
As a horse in the wilderness.
As a horse in the wilderness.
That they should not stumble.
That they should not stumble. Talking about Israel. The Most High led us through the deep. That we should not stumble. Go ahead.
As a beast goes down into the valley.
As a what?
As a beast goes down into the valley.
As a beast goes down into the valley. Go ahead.
The Spirit of the Lord calls him to rest.
The Spirit of who?
The Spirit of the Lord calls him to rest.
The Spirit of the Lord calls him to rest.
So didst thou lead thy people to make thyself a glorious name.
Wait a minute. To make himself a glorious name. Go ahead.
15. Look down from heaven and behold from the habitation of thy holiness and of thy glory.
Go back up to where you was at. Go back up to the first verse, to 63:16.
13, 13.
No, 63:16.
Doubtless thou art our Father.
This is what I had up on the phone right here. I believe it says, doubtless thou art our Father. But we just read that the Most High is our Father. It says, doubtless, without a doubt, thou art our Father. Go ahead.
Doubtless thou art our Father.
Go ahead.
Though Abraham be ignorant of us.
Though Abraham be ignorant of us, meaning Abraham not knowing of us right now. Go ahead.
And Israel acknowledge us not.
And Israel acknowledges not, meaning because of the times that we in. Go ahead.
Though our Lord, our Father, our Redeemer, thy name is from everlasting.
He said, whose name?
Thy name is from everlasting.
And we're going to get this name right here once again. You already know what it's going to say. But just to get it. It says, thy name is everlasting. Give me the next, give me else what I call for the other scripture.
Isaiah chapter 64, verse 8. But now, O Lord, thou art our Father.
But now, O Lord, thou art our Father. Go ahead.
We are the clay, and thou art and thou our potter.
All right, we read that already. Salak, yeah. Yeah, we did read that already. Give me Isaiah 26:4. Get the last scripture up here real quick, the one we just read.
Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 4. Trust ye in the Lord forever.
Trust ye in who?
The Lord forever.
Trust ye in Yahweh forever, man. This is the Most High's name right here. It said, I got you, Rocky Munez. I think I said your name right. We're gonna get that kiss. I'm gonna bring it right back up for you. She want to say grandmother in Hebrew. I might gotta ask the general for that. I know mother in Hebrew is Amma, but I put that up there for you too, so you can get that. All right. It said, read what you got again. Salak, I got threw off for a second.
Isaiah 26 and 4.
Go ahead.
Trust ye in the Lord forever.
Go ahead.
For the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength.
For who?
In the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength.
For in the Lord Yahweh, everlasting strength. Now let's get this right quick before we go into the Hebrew. We're going to go over about 5-10 minutes. We started late. Go over about 5-10 minutes. Let's see what it says, man. That's just plain old see what the white man got to say about the whole thing. There's another thing about our people, man. Our people, oh man, we so damn simple. We only respect and acknowledge whatever the white man says.
Right.
That is it. That is it. The white man say it is golden to our people, man. To our people that's lost out here in these streets. They say it's golden. So we're going to give them their daddy. Give them what their daddy said. Since Yahweh ain't their father, since the white man is their father, that's who they obey. See what it says. Read it from the top.
Trust ye in the Lord forever.
Trust ye in the Lord. We see this right here. Ba means in Hebrew. We're going to get this up on the board. This says Ba Yahweh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength.
For in the Lord, where it says Jehovah, say it right here again. Yahweh. That's right. It's everlasting strength. I will love you. Like forever, everlasting. Let's give it the white man say. Here you go, right here. I'm gonna try to bring it up big. It says, trust ye in the Lord. There you go. When they got Jehovah, where it says Yahweh, it says forever, which we know is I or I will love. For the Lord, where they put Yah, this short abbreviation. And here it goes, the golden one for all these Christians. They good old Jehovah. What it say? Good, nice. That say Jehovah. But this says Yahweh.
Right.
That's right. The same exact translation. That's right here. So wait, let's get this on the board. We got Jehova. We got Yehova. And then we got what it really say, because we know ancient Hebrew. Yahwah. Yahwah. Can somebody turn the camera to the board for me? I'm gonna give y'all your words that y'all asked for, just so you can see it. All right, Yeshaya. Oh, Damayam. You get on up here, for sure. I mean, we're gonna go over. I'm gonna try to quit the class at 9:15, so we're gonna try to get through this quick. Yeah, get the marker. Go for sure. No, don't not erase the marker. So put a line number under YE. Yep. That's Yah. The Yah. How we seen on there, put a line under HO. So HO. Yeah, there you go. Ho. Yahoo. Now put a line under the Va. Va. That was the O-W, the B-A-H. Now put a line under Y-A. The Yah. Put a line under the H-A. And then the W-A-H. Do the same thing with the Jehovah. The Jah. The Ha. Or the Ho. Whatever it is. And the Va. Now, can you put dots in between each separate line in between the words? I mean the letters. So like, yeah, you sure. No, I got one right here. That says, I'm gonna wait till the brother get done. And what we just seen up on that board when it said Jehovah, up on the screen, it said the Yah, the Ho. I need you to get out the Salak out the way for a second. No, you can stay there. It said YEHOVA. It said Jehovah. And it said YAHAWAH, which is the real name. Then you got the JEHOVA, which is the noun, the translation. But you can clearly see that they got Jehovah and Jehovah from Yahweh. And this is how you track it. Because before it was Jehovah, it was Yehovah. Y-E. If you go down, you see Y-A in Yahweh. Then it got H-O. If you go down, it says H-A for Yahweh. Then it got B-A-H. You go down under it, it got W-A-H for Yahweh. Then if you just put the J in it, and the Jehovah is just the J-E and the Y-E, they got the same H-O-V-A. Is this the same from the ancient Hebrew, man? Like, they ain't did nothing slick, man. Nothing slick to a can of oil. That's what brothers used to say back in the day. I said, nothing slick to a can of oil, man. The white man is the goddamn devil. That's number one. Right. Now, I got a couple more scriptures for y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all know what we went through today. We went through Genesis 11. We went through Genesis 10 and 21 to 25. We went back to Genesis 11 and 4 to 6. I mean, went to 4, dropped down to 6. We went to Genesis 14 and 13. Went to Acts 26 and 12 to 15. Then we read the prologue to Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha. Went to Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Then we went to Exodus chapter 3, verse 14 to 15. Then we went to Exodus chapter 6, verse 2 to 3. After that, we went to Exodus 20 and 2. Then we dropped down to Isaiah 64 and 8. Then we went to Psalms 83 and 17 to 18. Then we went to Psalms 59 and 13. Then we went to 1 Chronicles 29 and 10. Then we went to Psalms 63 and 16. Then we went to Isaiah, then we went to Isaiah 63 and 16. Then we went to Isaiah 26 and 4. And from there, we went to, I believe Isaiah 26 and 4 was the last scripture that we read. With that, we're gonna get some words in Hebrew before the time is up. We got 8 minutes. Can you erase that, somebody else?
Come.
Let me check the online classes. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean, but I think I know what you mean. So you saying in the Yiddish, your birth name was Telephet Anayah, which I don't know them the names of them Assyrian letters, and I don't even give a damn. But if it's the Pa, or the Pa-La, or the Pa, the Pa, the La, the Sha, the Ma, the I, and the Ya, and that would be, and it would be that in the ancient Hebrew, but you would have to get it checked by the generals to see which connectors go where. It may be Palau Shemaiah, or it may be a different way, but that looks pretty tawab to me, but still get it checked from the generals. And you can put this up on the board for the brother. You can put the Pa, and you know the characters. And ancient. Put the Pa, go from right to left. Don't worry, Tribby, you getting it, brother. We all went through it. Make it kind of big so they can see it. Put the Pa. Then I'm gonna give y'all a couple words before the time is up. Now that's Bob.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got the board right there if you need it. Go ahead.
So she has a Yah backwards. The Yah should be in front of the Bilal. Saying, she's saying he heard. Okay,
no, she said if that's how it's spelled. If we say Anayah, then it's just like that. The Yah do get there.
That's good.
You gotta make it how it looks. I mean, you got the words right there.
So,
kind of extend the bottom a little.
okay.
Like make it hook a little further. But sure. Pa, La. Put the La, another La. You two La. That's what I mean.
Two laws?
Yeah, 2 La's. A Sha. Put a Sha.
Say Usha?
No, a Sha.
Okay.
This Sha. Put Ma. But I'll let you slide with that. You make it a little bit better, but my, just for time's sake, I'll let you slide with that. I mean, put I, and then put Yah for the brother. Now, put the connectors. Put Pa, put the ba, that's singular. Put loud. Now loud. Loud. Oh wait, Salak. Yeah.
Single.
Yeah. That's right. Put loud. Loud, not singular, but plural. Put the shum. I mean the sha singular. The my is connected. My and the I. My. Ya. That's how it would be in the ancient. If that's how it's connected. You still want to get a check from the general to make sure. Put loud Shemaiah. If that was the name that she gave you, and I mean she tried to give you, you know, a birth name. It was in the Syrian, it was in the Yiddish, but she tried. Say, heard my prayers. I mean, Palau Shemaiah, and the Yah at the end meaning my. So, all right. So now, and that means heard my prayers. That's what the brother is saying. His name meant. I would check it with the generals to make sure, but I asked. But that is how it would be if that's correct. All right, now I want you to put up there these words right here. Put it, I am. If I let Yeshaya do it. Yeshaya, you can come up here and write the words, I am.
I am.
Yeah, I am.
Come on.
Lock it for my little slave.
Okay, no sweat.
You can erase that.
Oh gosh.
That was just for the brother.
No sweat.
But I am.
I am.
Words up there. I am.
You want me to write in the English or
The English.
Okay, the English. I am. Okay, come on.
Don't put it directly in the middle. You're going to put the meaning.
Okay, come on. No sweat. Come on.
Okay, but I am. Put Lord under it.
Come on.
You can put Yahweh Shah or Jesus, put Jesus.
Come on.
Put Jesus, put Joshua next to Jesus.
Joshua next.
Yeah, Jesus / Joshua. Just to get the one brother's question or sister, I'm not sure, I forget who asked this question. And you can put in front of it, put Acts 7:45.
7:45.
Where it talks about it. And then you can just go to Acts. In the Old Testament, you can look up where it says Joshua. You just look up the name Joshua on in the Blue Letter Bible, type it in, and press the interlinear, and it'll show you. Now give me kiss. Put up there kiss for the brother. I believe that asked for this. Or sister, I'm not sure, but and then put mother. We're gonna try to hurry this up, and then put ba. Put in under mother. Put in. So lock it. And you can just put the ba next to it. Put it in the ancient Hebrew. You can start with that one. Put like a little dash, and then put ba. This is the almighty trooper Yeshaya y'all watching right here, man. A good brother. I mean, we had the powerful Damayim. I mean, we got to cut them to their face down your olive. And then I damn on the track, make it round, cut them. We got the ladies love a bond in the back. There. All right, so next to mother, put Amma. I want you to put in English, put it, I got ba in English. Put the, wait a minute. How you got the ba for in English? I want you to put the ba in the ancient Hebrew. The ba, yeah, right next to it in the ancient Hebrew. When we do the prayers, I'm gonna leave this up for I can see. Yeah, now mother put Amma. Yep. For Amma,
A. Okay, okay, I got you.
Yeah, just how you did it before. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
I'm gonna leave it up there for the I.S.U.P.K. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer. We're gonna close it out. After we're done, put like a dash between the I and the Ma.
The I and the Ma.
Like a little small dash.
Okay,
like a little dot. So, all right, no, that's perfect. Kiss, put na.
Nash.
Na shak.
Nasha.
Right. Dash, S-H-A-Q. Nashak. S-H-A-Q. That's how you say kiss in Hebrew. Put Yahweh Shah next to Josh. Oh, it's like it. Yeah, that's right. And now put it in the now put Yahweh Shah next to Joshua and Jesus.
Come on. I'll put it in the H, right?
Yeah, put it in the English, and then you put the H in the number.
Come on. No. I really ain't got a room. I don't want to put it up under it.
Yeah. No. Put it next to it.
Okay,
I mean, put the H in number.
Okay, come on. No,
The water though, I
swear the one.
I mean, so like we started late, man. We had some technical difficulties battling Satan in this damn internet, man.
Right.
You don't want this to be brought, especially when you're going into something like the Lord's name. You can forget about it, man. You're going into something like the Lord's name. He don't want that being exposed, man. It's his job to make it not be exposed. I mean, you can't blame him.
Okay, come on. And
okay, Lord, put
Yahweh, come on.
in the English. That is the name of the Most High.
That's right.
The true name of the Most High.
Right.
Brother, if you ain't get a name in the school yet, you're going to get a name. And you're going to let it be from what the Lord give you.
That's right.
It's better than what any mother or father could give you, man. To hell with my birth name. I don't have a birth name. The only birth name I got is Marah.
Right.
Ban Yamin Ban Yashala. Ban Yamin Ban Yashala.
Right. That's right.
I will alone forever. Seriously, man. Till Christ comes.
Right.
And put Anya for I am, which is not the name of the Lord. He's just saying, this is what he told Moses. He said, I hide, no, Anya with an A. Anya. Anya. So he told Moses, hard body. Daniela told him, so he called him Anya. He couldn't do. He told Moses, he said, who the hell? He said, I am that I am. Who the hell are you asking for my name for? Right. Nigga, just do what I tell you. You tell them I am sent you. That's what they want to know. Right. But anyway, since you asked me, tell them my name is Yahweh. Hey man, Most High in Christ. Damn, Virgin Islands, man. Hey man, Yahweh Shimei Shabbat. Most High in Christ. I love, man, to see the brothers in different cities, man, in different countries, man. Right. Like I felt like I was next to a star damn near when the brothers came in from the UK. I said, good night. Right. Like, damn. Like, jeez. Like, all right, look, man. Request me, I come over there, goddamn it. This is not in the wintertime. That wouldn't be treacherous, I heard, man. Yeah. But hey, to hell with it. I come at any time, man. Most High in Christ. God. Put the connectors, okay, Yeshua, even getting that study in then, huh?
Something like that. Something like that.
No, you about to do that backwards. Just for time's sake, I'm giving it to you. This is starting late. It's on Yah, A-N, and you gotta put Yah. You put Anah.
Slack.
No, on Yah.
Yeah, okay, on Yah.
Yeah, on Yah. You got Nah. You gotta take away the H.
Okay, come. Okay.
For time's sake.
Come.
And once again, you can download that Blue Letter Bible to your phone. Do wonders in to help you get stronger on the Hebrew, man. I just be sitting there reading the Hebrew.
Right. It's like
on Yah. On Yah. You gotta put you had it right with the H, but I'm saying you know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I did confuse. I told you to take away the H, but you're supposed to keep that. And then yeah, on, the on, you gotta put it in there. H and dash
Okay, yeah.
Yah.
Okay, yeah. Go.
So they can understand.
Go.
That's what. Right. I'm Yah. You still right and wrong. No, not that. Yeah. Ancient.
Yeah. Slack.
We got a double
Yeah,
time
so
on Yah.
Go, sir.
All you gotta do is check the board. I'm Yah.
Oh yeah, go. I messed up. I'm slack.
No sweat. I was a trooper too before, man. Yeah, man. Download that Blue Letter Bible. Nope. Wrong connected. Download that Blue Letter Bible. And download it off of the Blue Letter Bible, the Byzantine Greek/Hebrew. I mean, like press the little books button. First, you gotta press the little computer button. Then you gotta go down to I forget what it is, but then it'll let you download it. Like it had a little symbol with a bunch of books. Press that. It'll show you all the books you can download it. Click the parallel button. I mean, you parallel the Hebrew with the Greek. I mean, the Hebrew with the English and with the Greek, right there for you. Now, we're gonna say the Lord's Prayer. We're gonna get up out of here. So if y'all can try to get that down kind of fast. I mean, with that being said, we're going into class. Pass the class over to Priest and Officer Bond. In fact, just do the announcements for time's sake. No, keep the camera on the board. Okay, come on, so they can see it. They probably like, oh. Yeah, I know I had to be turn it up, fix it. Like, you know, turn it. No, not that. How it is. The handle. There you go, perfect. Kind of aim it just a little bit more. I know, I got you.
This one?
There you go, perfect.
That's 12?
That's perfect. You can say the announcements. We're going to get off of that. We're going to do the Lord.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6-month period in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. It's a memorial of blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, Wednesday, September 20th this year. You can read about it in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, the 24th to the 25th verse. Remind Akim and Akwat to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pant, headband, scarf. With that, I imagine. You can stand. And in Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. I imagine Shabbat. I imagine Barak. Yahweh Shua. All right. For those of you online, what we said was the Most High in the name of Yahweh Shai bless you. The Most High in the name of Jesus bless you in the baptism tongue. Bashmatah, which means hands down. We're going to do Sar and face the sisters from all one. Yeah. Okay, Sar, turn and face the sisters. It's for online purposes. Men of Israel are going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Sisters, I imagine Shabbat is on the feet of the 45-degree angle. Right hand over left, clasp like so. You have your head down. When we say Barak, put your right hand across your chest. All right, you say the salute after us. All right, after we say it. All right, men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. I imagine Shabbat. I imagine Barak. Yahweh Shema by The sisters will repeat after us. Yahweh Shemar, Al, Athon, Shem Yahweh Shai. What we just said in English was the Most High watch over you in the name of Jesus in the bastard tongue. Yahweh watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, hands down, class dismissed.
I cannot quaff him online. Provider for tuning in. Shalom. You can go back and rewind it if you need to hear any scriptures or if you need to see the board. But the water for tuning in. Shalom.